Hi, my name is Sheriff, and this is me trying to build an AI automation data in public. I've been trying to find a client for the past couple of months now, and I've not been successful. I've tried multiple cold emails, and the thing is, I failed. I failed miserably bad. And yeah, I'm going to try again. So there's no other option if I want to be successful at this. So here is the new workflow that I'm going to be using. And the thing before is I was using Zoho to generate my to send my code emails, but now I've switched to Google Workspace, which is much better. And because Zoho was like limiting the amount of emails I could send, and I had to pay for their what they call it, um, you know, their own form of code email platform or whatever. So I wasn't planning on doing that, and here we are. Switch to Google Workspace instead of using a cheap alternative like Grok. If you have watched my previous videos, you're going to know about that. And now I'm going to be using ChatGPT. Like, I thought it was going to be expensive, but 10, 20 euros, and you're probably good to go for a couple of emails, maybe 500 or 600. So I'm going to extract in this workflow. I'm extracting my lead from a Google Sheet. I've already imported the leads, cleaned it up. I've done all of that, and um, yeah, I have like three niches going into sending cold emails: marketing, advertising, management consulting, and coaches. Those are the three niches I wanted to follow, but now I'm gonna just focus on one, which is coaches. I'm gonna see how far I can go with this. And right now, I've sent only 141 cold emails. Also, because some of them don't have, uh, they don't have like email. They don't have like what do they call it? Yeah, just email. They don't have emails that I can send to. So I skip those ones, and yeah, one. I'm gonna extract one row this this lead from my leads that I have here. And as you can see, this is just me filtering out, like the status does not exist. The status is like here. So I'm going to update it every single time I have sent an email. And if the status does not exist, if the email exists, and if the organization URL exists, because I'm going to use those things in the next modules. If they exist, then I want that particular row. And the limit is one, just for the sake of simplicity. And then I'm going to script the website, and this is coming from the organization URL. And right here, organization URL, where is it? Um, yeah, right here, column M. So this is the URL, http/ whatever. So that's where I'm gonna go for to scrape their website for their HTML, and then I'll pass it HTML to text because I need to pass it to a large language model, and this is gonna do website analysis for me. And I used AI to generate this prompt. I just asked it to like generate something that you know can extract analysis from a website so that I can use it to send automation um, automation services that I can provide for them. So this is the prompt. You are a business process automation consultant analyzing website to identify automation opportunities. Focus on finding repetitive tasks, manual processes, and operational inefficiencies that can be automated. So analyze the website content and return a JSON object. This company size estimates, startup, small, medium, large, primary business model, all of the things that the large language model is going to extract is going to be useful for our emails. So, and this text is going to be from the HTML to text. So the output of this is what we're going to pass as the user message, and that's it. And I also did some things like temperature, top pay, number, frequency, penalty. This is just from the prompt I gave to Cloud because, as you can see here, I asked it to generate a, a like a scenario, a make.com scenario for processing cold emails, automating personalized cold emails, and it did that. And it's basically the same thing. You're a business process automation consultant. And just went through it. I made sure like it was what I wanted, and it looks all right to me, honestly. So I am using this prompt, and then I'm passing in the user message as the cleaned website content, and save that. The next is to pass it to JSON. Since the output of this is a JSON, but the thing is like the values of the JSON are not going to be accessible in the workflow yet. So we need to pass the JSON from the output of the JSON from the large language model to this. So just basically passing out the result of this analysis. And once you have the output here, you'll now be able to access JSON values from those JSON values from the other distance, and then you're gonna be able to pass it to like the next modules that you use in the draft or whatever. And then the next one is to draft the email. Basically simple personalizing the email. And since we have already done a lot of the website analysis, we don't need to do it again. I'm just drafting cold emails, particularly for like the customer. And again, I used AI to do this. It's just an automation consultant writing code emails that offer specific solutions. Again, the important thing here is automation consultant because we are doing automation services. And then after that, and what was I? We are going to be passing, yeah, the prompt of this is like you're an automation consultant writing code emails to offer specific solutions to business problems. Again, I generated this using AI. I'm not I'm not trying to be like obsessive with the way this thing is generated. I just need the client. So I'm just, you know, anything that makes my life easier, keep it under 120 words, focus on the problem, not your service. Like these guidelines, I went through it and I was like, wow, I wouldn't have come up with this myself. So honestly, this is a waste. This is like a good, I read through it and I'm like, yeah, this is like a good guideline to generate code emails, right? So I'm happy with this. And then what I'll be passing in is templates from, I'm not going to be passing this. I'm not using this tool. So I just removed it from my template. So, like the critical here is never use placeholder brackets like name, company, examples. I think it's like when I tested this, it was giving me some placeholder values like your name, your company, competitor's name, like in placeholder values. But I didn't want that, so I just prompted Cloud to like not do that, and then it gave me this prompt. And yeah, it's basically just simple. There's no user message since the system message is going to contain the business analysis from the previous large language model and identified main pain points, which is also from the JSON output. And if you go back to here, you see that I asked it to output also automation pain points, and I'm going to be passing it into the large language model right here. Where is it? Mm, did I pass it in? Am I sure? I don't know, man. Is it automation opportunity? Oh, operational pain point. I think it's operational pain points. I'm not really sure. Because if that's a mistake, then I should fix it. I should fix it. I should. 'Cause I'm passing it as a value. And seven, oh, automation opportunities, right? Yeah, automation. Yeah, okay, okay. So just to make sure I'm passing in the right things. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, return JSON, and JSON, I'm going to pass it to a JSON format. And right now I'm drafting the email just to see how well it performs and how well it does on the emails. And then I'm going to send it manually myself. And then I'm going to update my status row, which is this T to send. And yeah, that's it. That's the code email, simple, basic. The most difficult part of this is the prompting of as you can see, I'm updating this T to send. The most difficult part of this is going to be the prompting of the large language models. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to run it once now, and it's going to pick out. Um, oh, sorry about that. It's going to pick out this this row from my lead, and then it's going to generate a code email. Let me go to my let me go to my Gmail, and then I'm gonna shift Swift. I'm gonna yeah, because I have a lot of emails. So in my drafts, I've already this mess. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Alright. So delete, not archive, fucking delete. Okay. And then this was the draft that I generated. So as you can see, it was generating placeholder values, and I don't like that. But this is the draft. This is the only draft we have, and I'm gonna run it once, and then I'll probably have a new draft that I can go through just to see how well this performs. It's relatively simple. It's just if I'm able to get client and one client from this, because I've already tried personalized email template that just repeats the same thing but personalize it in a different way. So I'm just like, why not personalize the whole thing and generate it with large language models? And where are we? Yep, this is the draft. So like, yeah, I'll put some bias. I've had similar size companies. I honestly, this is good. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it. Yeah, this is nice. This is honestly good. I'm gonna send it. And there we go. So right now, all I have to do is just replace this draft email to send emails. But I might leave it at this because I want it to run every couple of minutes, right? So every 15 minutes, you're gonna draft an email, and then I'll just go to my inbox and go to my draft on my phone and just it send. And yeah, that's it. Honestly, I hope this works. I hope I find a client with this. I hope, fingers crossed. I just want something to happen with this. And yeah, that's it for this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want the template, just leave a comment. And if not, because it's just for me, just for my personal use, I have customized it to just my own distance, my own use. So yeah, that's it for this video. Comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one.